a sleeper to the sofa for an extra $199. There are dozens of fabulous styles, colors, and fabrics to choose from. Buy your favorite sofa, then upgrade it. Add the versatility and function of a comfortable sleeper for an extra $199. Just $199. That's right now during the Rooms to Go Sleeper Sofa Sale.
If one of these bad boys crashes into you, their insurance company is going to try to settle with you quickly, but for a lot less. I'm attorney Ken Nugent.
For life. It is the moment we have all been waiting for. Three players have outspun and outsolved their opponents all week long.
That's right. Mekdis, Andrew, and Jay have beat out their competition.
They'll be playing tonight with these multi-platinum recording artists. Say hello to Jason Derulo, Andy Grammer, and JoJo. It's going to be a great show.
What a show. Let's get started.
Let's have some fun. Looking good up here, you guys. Are you ready? Win lots of money?
All right.
So not only are these talented artists going to help you win big money, but $10,000 will be given to the charity of their choice. And we're ready to get started with the first toss-up. Get those devices in your hands. It'll be worth $1,000. The category is event. Here we go to the board.
Das ist ein Toss-up. Event is the first category. Music festival. Music festival.
Andrew and Andy. Music.
Yes.
Andy Grammer, he's a lucky charm, don't you? Let's get to the second toss-up worth $2,000. The category is what are you wearing? Got your devices in your hand?
Okay, das ist ein Toss-up. What are you wearing? This next category. Leather jacket and leather jacket and jeans.
Jane Jason.
Leather jacket.
Yes.
No, everybody else.
What? Leather jacket and shoes. Leather jacket and shoes. No. Leather jacket and boots.
Mekdis and JoJo.
Leather jacket.
Yes, that's better.
Move on to our first round puzzle. The category is happy hour. Everybody loves that.
Happy hours, next category.
Give it a good one.
Period.
500.
N.
Yes, there's one N. So you have $500 now.
Can we buy a vowel? E.
Yeah, we have one E. There it comes, all the way on the other side. 500.
R.
No, there's no R. Shay, Jason, your turn. It is 500.
L.
Yes, we have two L's. Oh, pardon me. Right next to each other.
I would like to buy a vowel.
Which would you like?
A.
Yeah, we have three A's. Good call, Jay. $850.
T.
There is one T.
I would like to buy another vowel.
Okay, tell us.
O.
We have one of those. Then we'll show you that. 2,500.
S.
Yes, there are two S's.
All you can eat sushi.
We're going to solve the puzzle.
Okay, well, stick with your partner, Jason. Go ahead.
Oh, I missed the dance. This is the dance.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All you can eat sushi.
Yes.
There's no L. Andrew and
No
Andy.
L's.
You got it. Give us the world. Okay. 900.
N.
Yes, there are 3 N's. Yes. Nice one. Yes.
Say cheese, next category.
Okay, yeah, good. 650.
G.
Yep. We have 2 G's. Would have been there.
R.
2 R's. $1,200 for those.
Like to buy a vowel.
Which vowel would you like?
I.
We have 3 I's. Here they come.
Let's spin.
Go for it. You know your own roll.
I got it. Okay, good.
Go.
Yeah. Okay.
650.
Okay. P.
There are 2 P's. And you continue to be on your roll. Okay, go, Grandma. Just no.
No.
Good one, 650.
Z.
2 Z's right next to each other. Okay.
I think T. Okay. No.
800. Yes.
T.
There are 2 T's. Look at that. Holy jeez.
Gritty at the paparazzi. Gritty at the paparazzi.
Solve the puzzle.
Okay.
Grinning at.
Yes!
It's a good one tonight. Thanks for being here. Time for the prize puzzle.
Prize puzzle about
Is
place
And
next category.
Andrew and Andy in the lead. You guys get to start the spinning. Let's do it. Who's really on it? Over that. All right, go for it. Megas and JoJo, your turn. Do better. Here we go. 600. Oh.
T.
Yes, there is 1 T. $600 for that.
Like to buy a vowel?
Go for it.
E.
We have 1 E. 900.
S.
Yes. There's one of those. Right next to Anna.
Like to buy another vowel?
Tell me.
A.
1A. 600.
L.
We have 1 L.
I'd like to buy another vowel?
Go ahead.
An I.
Yep. We have 1 I.
City of Angels.
We'd like to solve.
I saw you whispering in each other's ears. Okay. Solve it.
City of.
Yes! Let's not forget this is also prize puzzle. What I want.
You're going to the L.
I'm going to the Los Angeles iHeart Music Awards.
Teamwork, you're going to the big time like this.
Proof, but it's our reputation.
Who is going to the bonus round? Let's get into it. Triple toss-up time. It's the same category. Each one is worth $2,000. If you get all 3, it's $10,000. Now the category.
Triple
is-
toss of $10 each on my playlist. Next category. Singing in the rain, singing in the rain.
Yes, Andrew and Andy.
Singing in the
Yes!
Time for the second one. Here it is.
Oh, and JJ locked me out.
J and J.
Here comes the rain again.
Oh, here comes the rain again.
Number 3.
And Cactus and JoJo decide to lock me out again.
JoJo. Need an answer, everybody else?
Oh, but thanks a lot. They don't know. It's raining men.
Jason.
It's raining.
Yes.
Just checking to make sure those are legit. Nice job there. Okay. Wow. Jason, 10,350. Andrew and Andy, 12,150. Megas and JoJo, 10,950. It's anybody's game. The next puzzle of the category is showbiz. Here it is.
Showbiz. Next cowboy speed up.
Time. So Jason and Jay, you get to give it a final spin. We'll add $1,000. Consonants worth $1,500. Vowels are worth no money, but they can be helpful. The category is showbiz. Jay and Jason, you start. Here we go.
L.
No L. Andrew and Andy.
N.
There's one N. There it is. Still very early. Memphis and JoJo.
R.
Two of those. We'll put them in. You have 3 seconds. Jason.
S.
No, there's no S. Andrew and Andy.
S as in skip in school is in squawky detention.
Showbiz, the category. Memphis and JoJo.
T.
One of those. Here it comes. And 3 seconds. Jason.
H.
No H. Andrew and Andy.
M.
Yes, there's one M. Not the one I thought. Thanks for the commentary. Okay, here we go. Memphis and JoJo.
D.
Yeah. There is a D. Jason.
P.
There's one P.
Performing a duet.
Before me the ducks?
Congratulations.
No, before me the duets.
You want to shout out somebody else?
Absolutely. I'm a teacher and volleyball coach at Lytle High School, home of the Pirates, so I want to tell them how much I love them, and I'll be back soon.
Go Pirates.
Yes.
All right, spin the wheel, and let's get a big number. What a week so far. Good luck charm for you here with the envelope. It is going to be...
I and spin.
Okay, gentlemen, right down the stage here. Jay will show you where to go. He's done this before. So you chose What Are You Doing? We will give you the RSTLN.
What are you doing this last category? The answer is none of your business.
So, guys, we need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay, let's take the G. F. D. And O.
All right, Vanna, can you share with us?
Moving forward.
Category, what are you doing? 10 seconds. Good luck.
Moving forward.
Yes! And I win. $40,000. Yes.
This will be music to your ears. $40,000.
Introducing
Pennsylvania, Stephanie Rosman. A real estate agent from Austin, Texas, Michael DeShulo. And our returning champion, a law student originally from Tupelo, Mississippi, Andrew Hayes, whose two-day cash winnings total $45,401. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Welcome back to Jeopardy! Our champion, Andrew Hayes, made it 2 wins yesterday after a big final Jeopardy comeback when he was our only player to correctly ID the Victoria and Albert Museum. Andrew told us he'd never been to that museum, but he did once live in London, so that came in handy. Today we welcome Michael and Stephanie to the Alex Trebek stage. Best of luck to all 3 of you. Let's get to work in the Jeopardy round. Your categories will be Let Me Paint You a Picture, then Celebrity Moms. We have some garden variety idioms for you. Then I'm taking a flight. I'll grab a magazine. Here's Hudson News. Andrew, where to first?
Let's do taking a flight for 1,000.
No passport needed.
Take a flight for 1,000.
This Utah one, code OGD, headed for Santa Ana, California. Michael.
What is Ogden?
Yes.
Celebrity moms for 1,000.
Seen on the right, Lenny Kravitz's mom, Roxy Roker, is best remembered for playing Helen Willis, neighbor to this sitcom family. Andrew.
What, the Jeffersons?
Yes.
Got it for ID idioms for 1,000.
Shakespeare wrote of this path. Colloquially, it ensures an easy time. Michael.
What is the Primrose Path?
You had 1,000.
Celebrity moms 800.
Very sadly, Debbie Reynolds passed away just a day after this famous daughter. Andrew.
Who is Carrie
Was
Fisher?
Carrie Fisher? Let me paint you a picture for 1,000.
Jacques-Louis David's depiction of this man, murdered in his bathtub, has been called the Pietà of the Revolution. Andrew.
Was Murat?
Correct.
Take a flight for 800.
The founder of JetBlue also founded an airline whose name is this Spanish and Portuguese word for blue, and it's taking me to Rio. Stephanie.
What is Azul?
You're correct.
Okay. Paint me a picture for 800.
This German guy, the Younger, painted many portraits, including one of Erasmus, seen here. Stephanie.
Who's Holbein?
Right again.
Paint you a picture for 600.
In 1937, Picasso responded to the killing of thousands in a Basque town by painting this mural. Michael?
What is Guernica?
You got it.
Celebrity mom 600.
Mom to 3 girls and a boy with Ryan Reynolds. She says family is where my heart is. Michael.
Who is Blake Lively?
Yes.
Celebrity moms 400.
She's the supermodel pictured here with her look-alike supermodel daughter, Kaya Gerber. Stephanie.
Who's Cindy Crawford?
That's right.
I'll grab a magazine for 800.
Started back in 1896, this magazine got its title from an essay a preacher wrote about keeping a simple home, or home simple. Michael.
What is better housekeeping?
No, I'm sorry. Andrew or Stephanie? That magazine is called House Beautiful.
House Beautiful is what we're looking
I'll grab a
for.
magazine for 600.
The name of this mag for auto enthusiasts mentions 2 different driving surfaces. What is
Roll the track is what we're looking
Stephanie, stick on
for.
magazines?
Yes, for 1,000, please.
Okay. The intrinsic nature of something, or a magazine whose 1970 first issue had the cover line, Sensual Black Man, Do You Love Me? Stephanie.
What is Essence?
Correct for 1,000.
Magazines for 400.
Since 1994, this magazine has thrown an after party following the Academy Awards. Michael.
What is Vanity Fair?
Good.
I'll grab a magazine 200.
In 2023, at age 81, Martha Stewart became its oldest cover model when she appeared on its swimsuit issue. Michael.
What is Sports Illustrated?
Yes, that's it for the magazine category. You're tied with Stephanie for the lead. What a close game. We're going to pause.
Time to take a first commercial break.
An awesome experience, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing, just like being on Jeopardy, really.
I have some friends who have been and say it's great. I hope you guys have a great time there. Michael, you have command of the board right now. Pick up your buzzers, everybody. What'll it be, Michael?
Let's finish out Celebrity Moms.
She's the momager who's mom to 6 kids, including Kim, Courtney, and Kendall. Michael.
Who's Kris Jenner?
Yes.
Taking a flight for 200.
Aloha and Yokoso. This U.S. airline flies to 4 different Japanese airports. Michael.
Who's Hawaiian Air?
Right.
Taking a flight 400.
This airline has announced 4 new weekly flights from its Atlanta hub to Naples, Italy. Or you can go intrastate to Valdosta. Stephanie.
What is Delta?
Yes.
Taking a flight for 600.
Going east-west between these two major cities, American Airlines One has had that flight number for decades, even after it crashed in 1962. That's their
New York LA flight is what we're looking for.
Paint you a picture for 400.
This four-letter last name of 20th century Swiss-born painter Paul is a homophone for a material used by sculptors. Andrew.
Was clean.
Yes.
Garden Variety Idioms for 800.
Answer.
All the daily double.
$200 off that lead shared by Michael and Stephanie.
1200, please.
To 1200.
All right, you'll be in the lead if you're right in garden variety idioms. If your talents take a while to develop, you may be one of these. Gentian is one in the garden.
What is a late bloomer?
That's
Was a
right.
late bloomer? Yes.
Let's do Hudson News for 1,000.
Hudson News 1000.
Hudson Bay borders 3 provinces. Fort Severn on the bay is the northernmost community in this middle of the 3. Michael?
What is Ontario?
Yes.
Hudson News 800.
By the bay, on June 3rd, 1769, astronomers in Canada observed this planet's transit of the sun. Cook watched it in Tahiti the same day. Andrew?
What is
What is
Venus?
Venus?
Venus, right.
Garden
Garden Variety Idioms for
The
600.
flower part is central to this expression, meaning to stamp out a problem early. Michael?
What is to nip it in the bud?
Correct.
Garden Variety Idioms 400.
If you're down in or lost in these, you're caught up in the minutiae, missing the bigger picture. Stephanie?
What are the weeds?
Yes.
Paint you a picture 200.
John Singer Sargent captured this fellow artist painting by the edge of a wood, not in his Japanese garden. Stephanie?
Who's Monet?
Yes.
Garden variety idioms 200.
Avoiding talking about the pressing situation is this phrase involving shrubbery. Andrew?
Was beating around the bush. Hudson News for 600.
Long before he became focused on health policy, he was a lawyer fighting to clean up the Hudson River. Stephanie?
Who's RFK Jr.?
Right.
Hudson News 400.
Delayed by a veto from Governor FDR, a bridge named for this guy who napped through the Revolutionary War opened on the Hudson River in 1935. Andrew?
Was Vip Van Winkle?
Bridge, yes. Here's the last clue in Hudson News.
And now the last clue.
This type of rebellion cast Henry Hudson adrift in his own bay. Leader Henry Green was soon killed by an Inuit arrow. Andrew?
Was
It was a
mutiny.
mutiny, yes. You have a very narrow lead after a great round from all 3 of you. Double Jeopardy's up next. We'll be back with that right after this break. Double Jeopardy is up next, and that's where the scores can really change. Here are your categories, players. British history is up first. Then we have some miscellany, followed by foreign words, authors' alma maters, a river runs through it, World Capital Edition, and finally,
I'm Shooty Gatwa, and you may know me as the 15th Doctor, and I will have clues about fictional time travel just as on Doctor Who.
Stephanie, you make the first selection.
Time travel is possible for 1600.
Here's Shooty Gatwa.
In Looper, partly set just 20 years off in 2044, this actor is the younger self of Bruce Willis.
Stephanie.
Who's Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Correct.
Time travel for 1200.
Shooty?
I would love to try the positively nifty pin particles central to the time travel engaged by the heroic Avengers in this film, the last in an impressive series.
Michael?
What is Avengers Endgame?
Correct.
British History 400.
Economist Arnold Toynbee popularized this term for Britain's transformative economic progress from 1760 to 1840. Andrew?
What is the
Was the Industrial Revolution. British History for 2000.
During the 17th century English Civil War, the two opposing sides were the Roundheads and these Royalist supporters. Stephanie?
Who are the Cavaliers?
Good for 2000.
British history 1600.
Answer. Daily Double? This game's been neck and neck, Stephanie, but you just moved into the lead.
1500, please.
All right, you'll have 9,700 if you're correct. In British history, this daughter was the firstborn of Henry VIII's 3 legitimate children.
Who's Mary?
That's correct. Queen Mary adds $1,500 to your score. Select again.
British history for 1200.
From 1810 to 1820, productions of King Lear were banned in England due to this monarch's infirmity. Andrew.
Was King George III. Miss Galletti for 2000.
Latin for to send contributed to this word, meaning to emancipate someone from slavery. Michael,
What is manumit
you are correct for $2,000.
and miscellany for 1,600?
The leading cause of vision loss in people over 50 is degeneration of this central part of the retina. Stephanie.
What is the macula?
Yes.
Miscellany 1200.
It's no illusion. In 2024, this hotel on the Las Vegas Strip shut its doors for good to make way for a new Hard Rock hotel. Andrew.
Was the Mirage
That's right.
of this Alma Mater for
Notable
2000?
alums of Smith College include Margaret Mitchell and this author of A Wrinkle in Time. Andrew.
Who
Who is
Len Fong?
Lunford? No.
Madeline Lango.
Lingo. Yes, you got there.
Authors alma maters for 1600.
This One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest author attended the University of Oregon, partly on a wrestling scholarship. Michael,
Who's Kesey?
you were correct.
Arthur's alma mater is 1,200.
A library room at the University of Mississippi is named for this mega best-selling author and graduate of the class of 1977. Michael,
Who's John Grisham?
yes.
Author's alma mater is 800.
He wrote for the University of Maine school newspaper and sold his first short story, The Glass Floor, before he graduated. Stephanie,
Who's O. Henry?
I'm sorry, no. Andrew,
Who's Stephen King?
that's correct.
River runs through 2000.
The Rimac River, through this city with which it shares 3 letters. Tough because it's the middle 3 letters. What is Lima?
Lima Peru is what we're looking for.
River runs through 1600.
River runs through the
Celebrated
1600s.
in music by Smetana, the Vltava or Moldau River, through this city.
Runs through break is what we're looking
One
for.
word for 2000.
Wait, what's for 2000? All the daily double.
And an opportunity for you. You're in 3rd place.
I probably shouldn't do this, but let's make it a true daily double.
Make it true daily double, please.
This will put you in the lead if you're correct. Foreign words. Lenin was not a fan of the bourgeois this group, a Russian word for the egghead segment of society.
What is the intelligentsia?
You don't sound sure, but that is correct. You just moved into 1st place. Bourgeois this group, a Russian word for the egghead segment of society.
What is
What is the
You
intelligentsia?
don't sound sure, but that is
Yes!
correct. You just moved into 1st place. What name?
Okay, foreign word 1600.
Japan, where employees take only half the time off they're entitled to, gave us karoshi, or death from this. Michael,
What is work?
can you be more specific?
Overwork?
Yes, we will take that, yes.
Foreign word's 1,200.
A song in Moana 2 introduced many Hales to this Hawaiian expression of heartfelt support.
She-ho-ho is what we're looking for.
Time to watch Moana 2, I guess. Michael, back to you.
River runs through it, World Capital Edition 1,200.
The Vistula River through this capital. Andrew.
What is
Warsaw?
Warsaw?
River runs through
River runs through it for 800.
True. Okay, along the south side of Brazzaville. Andrew.
What's the
What's the Congo? Time travel for 2000.
Back to Shooty.
Let's face it, black holes suck, literally. A giant one named Gargantua causes a nearby planet to be warped by time dilation, making problems for a ship's crew in this Christopher Nolan film.
Andrew.
What is
What is Interstellar?
time travel?
Interstellar time travel for 800.
Villains are thorny pests for time travelers, none worse than this foe of Marty McFly in Back to the Future Part 2. Formerly a mere bully, now he's married to Marty's mum.
Michael.
Who's Biff?
Yes.
Time travel, 400.
One more time. Shooty Gatwa.
Craig Robinson says to John Cusack and gang, it must be some kind of this title device from a 2010 film.
Andrew.
What is that?
What is the hot tub time
That's
machine?
right. Our thanks to Shooty Gatwa for helping us out with that category. The new season of Doctor Who is streaming on Disney+.
I don't
now.
watch Doctor Who, Ken Jennings. 4 words for 800.
Put on from emotional eating is Kummerspeck, literally grief this. Sausage would be Kummerwurst. Stephanie.
What is bacon?
Grief bacon, right.
Foreign words 400.
Spanish and Italian both took this Latin ablative form as the way to say wine. Andrew?
Was Vito?
Vino?
Yes.
Miscellany for 800.
On Titan, Saturn's largest moon, it's raining not men, but this flammable gas. Michael.
What is hydrogen?
No, I'm sorry.
Not hydrogen. Was it methane?
British history.
British history for 800.
Admiral Charles Howard was in command of the Royal Navy when it defeated this large force in 1588. Michael.
What is the Spanish Armada?
You are correct.
Miscellany 400.
This haircut is described as business in the front, party in the back. Andrew.
Was the bullet?
Is.
Author's album announcement 400.
After he was barred from contributing to Dartmouth's humor magazine, Ted Geisel began submitting pieces under this middle name. Stephanie.
What's Dr. Seuss?
That's how he became Dr. Seuss. Yes, here's your final clue. And
Now last clue.
Through Rome. Andrew.
Was the Tiber?
Tiber is right, yes.
Final Jeopardy time.
Andrew has the lead thanks to the big daily double wager. Here's the final Jeopardy category that will decide things, players.
Siblings is the final Jeopardy category.
Our judges have ruled that we can't accept Dr. Seuss because we just needed the middle name of Seuss. So we took 800 away from Stephanie. But the scores are correct now. Time for Final Jeopardy. The category siblings. Here's the clue. They used some of their $65 million settlement to stockpile Bitcoin. And in 2014, they founded their own cryptocurrency exchange.
Were Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss.
Stephanie Rosman has $12,900. Does she have a correct response? She wrote down the
Winklevosses, yes!
The Winklevoss twins. How much did you wager, Stephanie?
Yes! $12,301. $300. She goes up to $25,200. Did they come up with the Winklevosses?
$13,400. Did he think of the Winklevi?
Winklevoss twins, and don't take that, yes!
Wow, big
$13,397. He goes up to $26,797.
So Andrew Hayes needs a correct response here. Does he have Winklevoss?
Yes, Winklevoss twins also won't be enough. $5,201.
$26,801 by 4.
And he retains it as Jeopardy champion.